right, y'all. Surprise, surprise. I'm making chili. Only because I think it was last night, the weather at like, I don't know, midnight, something like that, got down into the 60s. So technically it's time to bust out the sweaters, the Uggs, and chili. So I have some dried beans in here, kidney beans, some sort of red beans, and probably pinto beans. I don't know, I ran out of red beans. Best thing about the Instapot is you don't have to soak your beans overnight and then slow cook them. You can take dried beans, wash them, because I washed it, put some water in there. I am gonna season it. You don't have to do this part to make the chili. So chicken bouillon. If you don't wanna do all this work, then all you have to do is buy canned beans. But chicken bouillon, garlic powder, onion powder, 2 bay leaves. I'm gonna set this on for 50 minutes, so it's gonna take about an hour or so to cook and let the pressure release itself. Then I'll be back and show you how I cook the meat. I got ground beef and turkey sausage. My stove is not getting hot enough, but to this, I am gonna add, you guessed it, onion powder, New Orleans and Dewey recipe smoked sausage that we're gonna chop up and add later. You guessed it, garlic powder, a bit of chicken bouillon, of course, and some Lowry's, just seasoned salt. I like spicy stuff. My husband likes spicy stuff. We're old. I should speak for myself. I'm young, he's old, haha. And you know, when you get older, like heartburn becomes more of a problem, which is like why of all things. Sponsored, by the way, this is one of my favorite companies. It's called Flatiron Pepper Company, and it's a bunch of spicy mixed blends. This is the roasted garlic, jalapeno, and toasted onion. Whatever it says on the front, that's all they put in there, and no salt, which makes it even better. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on there. Just don't knock it till you try it. A little Prego spaghetti tomato paste. I don't know if anybody saw today, interest rates dropped down to 6.1% for conventional. The FHA and VA loans are still, or rates, I'm sorry, the FHA and VA rates still in the high 5s, but they're still in the 5s. So things are looking good, looking good. And let's keep our fingers crossed and say all of our prayers that it goes down a little bit more. But the conventional loans are 6.1, I believe, 6.2, something like that. But it's trending in the right direction. All right, a can of tomato paste. I did my spaghetti sauce. This is a can of petite diced tomatoes with garlic and olive oil. I have 2 small white onions, 1 red bell pepper, 1 green bell pepper. I have my frozen garlic. We're gonna toss all that in there. 1 big thick celery stick in there. A little more chili powder. Shoot. Chipotle chili powder, just a little bit. Seasoned salt. Okay. A little bit, I almost forgot. Just that much of the cumin. Smoked paprika. Mix all of that up. So, I know I jumped a bunch of seasonings in there because I just season it until my ancestors tell me to stop. If your ancestors don't tell you to stop or you don't know, I'm sure there's recipes out there that you can find to make it work. All right. I will not taste this. That's why I didn't add a lot of salt. I'm not going to taste it until it cooks for about another 30 minutes. All of those seasonings have to like marinate and party together for it to taste good. Cook down a little bit. I'm gonna put a lid on it and just let it basically stew down for about half an hour, and I'm gonna leave it and forget it, and I'll be back. All right guys, so I was in a meeting, so I didn't have time to show you the beans, but the beans took about an hour, and then I just let it depressurize, I don't know if that's the right word, by themselves, and you can see that the beans are tender. They were done in an hour, no more soaking overnight. Looks pretty good. And I put my sausage in, and then I just mixed everything. I'm gonna get the heat up, let it boil a little bit, but other than that, that's it. So you guys have a great night.